tasyagrajim urupavim maturim koshtavatim Radha kundam girivaramoho radhika maravasam prapto yasya parita kripiyo shigurum dhanatosmi Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Samagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvetam Sadvadutam Purijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Cha Namaham Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Dishkare Panchakalparudvascha Viva Sindhu Veja Gitana Bhavanibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Antai Madalavala Haridasya Vayo, Yad Rama Krishna, Charana Sparasha Pramodaha, Manam Tanoti Sahago Ganayostayo Yat, Haniyasuya Vasakanda Nakanda Bodahai. Matsamo nasti papatma naparadi nakaschana Parihare pilajjame kim bruve purushottama Yuvadinam tata yuni yunam cha yavataryata Mano vidapate tadbam mano me ramatam tvayi Bhumau skalita padanam Bhumereva balambanam Toyi jata pradanam Tvameva sharanam prabhu Govinda balabe radhe Prartye tamaham seda tudiyam Iti janatu Govindo mam tvaya saha Radhe vrindavanadishe Karuna mitavahini Kripaya tapapadam ja Tasyam mayam diyatam Hare Krishna. So Lord Chaitanya is in the process of delivering Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was a great philosopher and religionist, perhaps the greatest scholar of his time, or one of them, and he was the chief priest of Jagannath Puri, and so advanced in philosophy was he that the sannyasis from all over India would come to study Vedanta from him. He was a Mayavadi. He did not accept Krishna's form to be eternal truth. The Mayavad philosophy says that all forms, no matter what they are in this material world, are an exhibition of transformation of ignorance, and therefore cannot be the truth. And the truth lies beyond somewhere, without form, without qualities, and without designation. The conclusion of their philosophy, more or less, I'm simplifying, obviously, is that now there's only one supreme absolute truth, and that supreme absolute truth is non-differentiated spiritual energy, both the energy and the energetic source. And we are that supreme truth. We've just forgotten. Of course, Srila Prabhupada pointed out, in not too uncertain terms, that if we are God, then how is it that we've forgotten this simple logic that a child can understand? The Mayavadi philosopher, as brave as they are in terms of their ability to manipulate their mind and intelligence, figure things out, cannot understand. Because once you accept this philosophy, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very aptly put it, you're doomed. Your spiritual life is doomed. Once you actually accept this Mayavad philosophy, that the soul is not an eternal living being, but that eventually we all merge into one amorphous spiritual entity and become God. So here we are in the 4th chapter of Madhya Lila. Adi Lila has already been spoken. Madhya Lila is well on its way. And here we are, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, the greatest philosopher, one of the greatest philosophers in the history of India, and he has to be told what the soul is. We should never think that we are beyond hearing what the soul is, because without accepting unconditionally the version of the Vedas and the simple and clear logic that Krishna taught us in Bhagavad Gita, we can't step forward, not 1 inch. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada, when he was with us, he preached every day. Basically, of course, he gave such an ocean of knowledge in his purports and in his lectures, but the basic theme of his lectures stayed steady like a rock, isn't it? Every day the same. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We are his eternal servants. And that the goal of life is to awaken that consciousness, being an eternal servant, and practically do pure devotional service here in this world. In order to do that, one must realize that one is not a material body, because as long as we are thinking we are a material body, we are thinking, our priority is skewed upside down. The most important things we think are actually useless, and the least important things are actually the most important things in life. In 1976, Srila Prabhupada was giving a lecture in Los Angeles, and at that time, Los Angeles was a place where Prabhupada spent as much or more time than any other place, and the standards of deity worship and the standards in many ways were set by Prabhupada in that place, and therefore he gave many lectures there. And in 1976 he stayed there for some time. 75 and 76 especially. He oversaw the marathon, Mahamarathon publication of the Chaitanya Charitamrita miracle. And so anyway, he was giving lecture, and Prabhupada after every lecture he would say thank you very much. And as soon as